run back. Never associate with a rat. Go and get some money, get a pack.
I don't know if this one out though. That don't sound like what just dropped. But never associated with the rat. This started to go viral, okay? So that pissed Gunna's lawyer off, Steve Sado. So he came out and talking his shit on social media. I'm about to read this shit real quick. Shout out everybody tuning in. Make sure you smash the like button, man. So he says, I was Gunna's attorney, but I am not speaking on his behalf. This long post is solely to set out the truth. Gunna did not cooperate and did nothing and said nothing to cause harm to Thug's case. He spent 8 months in jail and was released in December 2022 after entering an Alfred plea. Gunna's plea could not and was not used at Thug's trial and he was never even named as a witness. He received a 5-year suspended sentence with no reporting, no travel restrictions, no living restrictions, and no probation. Over the last 2 years, from media reports, he has performed all over the world, achieved international fame and recognition, and earned millions of dollars. Conversely, Thug went to trial and eventually pled guilty and no after spending 30 months in jail. Received 15 years probation with reporting conditions and is not even allowed to live in Atlanta. Those that have and continue to badmouth Gunna, get over it. Enough said. That boy ain't even write the full thing out. That boy said, I'm going to get urban with y'all. I'm going to get hip hop with y'all. Enough. Enough said. So he continued to say, I love the street rules. Make it big on the screen post. He said, I love the street rules and the dry snitch comments. Oh, the fake outrage. Same old shit. Oh, this boy talking. He talking, huh? He said both were charged with RICO. Both faced 20 years in prison. Both pled to RICO. Regardless, I'm more than willing to accept the blame for the great deal. Now, an interesting person that was in the comment section but then deleted that motherfucker was no other than Dolly White. Dolly White is Young Thug's sister. Hi, Dolly. How you doing? Yeah, we got you. I got a screenshot, motherfucker. You can't hide from me. But she said, but he said you tricked them. In response to Steve Sado, Gunna's lawyer. Gunna definitely said he got tricked. He said he got tricked on that song. What is the name of the song? Help me out in the chat. What's the name of the song? Tricked by lawyers. Bread and butter. Bread and butter. Bread and butter. Bread and butter. Yeah. Bread and butter. Bread and butter lyrics. Get this shit on, man. Gunna was talking a lot of shit on that motherfucker though. But yeah, he said he got tricked on that shit. Make sure you can see it. Hold on. Where is that, man? Where is that? Trying to find which verse was it, dog? Okay. Fuck, I paid the lawyers all the mills for. Just so I won't have to say a word to dodge a railroad. Niggas find it hard to understand though. Dog ain't put me down. I been locked down. I don't know which way to go. Never gave no statement or agreed to take no stand on them. On whatever you niggas on, and trust me, I'ma stand on it. Lawyers and the DA did some sneaky shit I fell for. On my P's and Q's, because this time I be prepared for it. Yeah, post to shine. These niggas throwing shade. Ooh, so okay. That's what he's saying. They did some sneaky shit I fell for. All right. But if Gunna, I mean, if that's still his lawyer though, like if this dude is still his lawyer, he could be saying some shit to us, but behind the scenes, he may be thanking that dude for his freedom. Maybe thanking that dude for his freedom. But alright, let's talk about the music. This ain't the actual verse, but I'm gonna keep it real. I did a live stream, live reaction, and I didn't want to say too much harsh shit the first listen because I want to give him more chances. Especially like, the first listen you miss some shit, But that song, the Lil Baby, Future, and Young Thug song. That song was a waste. And I feel disrespect as a fan because I feel like they tried their best to just give us some. Hey, no. They did not try their best. They gave us some rush bullshit. I believe that song probably took 20 minutes to put together. They just threw some shit up and said, oh, just our names being on this track is what's going to get it. A lot of love. We just come on here and just talk shit. Nah, you guys outside of Future, y'all ain't like that as far as what we love for y'all to just go ahead and come on the track and talk shit. That was one. I don't like that being Young Thug's first verse back home. I don't like that shit at all being his first verse back home. I think he should have came with some shit harder. Pause. It didn't stand out for me. And the people want to show him love, so they're going to give the verse praise, but I just can't do it. I don't feel it. I don't with that verse as far as to hype it up. I think that shit was a throwaway track. I don't know I don't know who's doing the quality control at QC sometimes. Sometimes the quality control be horrible. I don't know what the hell be going, what's going on. But they thought they could just lean on fans, lean on the name notoriety to go ahead to push a song and make it perform well. And the thing that happens in today's game is that it's going to perform well. It's going to stream good. Just because it's high on the track listing of the album, fans going to click on it just to listen to it because it's the first verse, and it's going to do well. What's going to happen is that's going to reinforce that action. It's a positive reinforcement, and it's going to let them think it's something they can continue to do. I hate that in the streaming era, just curiosity alone could push a mediocre song to a high chart success because it makes artists think they can continue to do mediocre shit. I hate that. I don't like it. But what are we to do? We just got to deal with it nowadays. But it inflates numbers for things that shouldn't be celebrated. I think, though, that trio, if they wanted to, they can go hard and lock in and give us an amazing song. I don't like that, like what we see. But all right, let's go ahead and talk about the Lil Baby album. All right? So initial thoughts on Lil Baby's Wham. I have listened to it more today. I've been listening to it, but let's look at what people saying, and I'm gonna go ahead and let's talk through that. Talking, yeah. So let me know what y'all think. What y'all think about Lil Baby album, man? Tell me in the chat right now. But person says he was never washed. Album of the year, shit, nigga, about 4 days in this motherfucker. Goddamn. The Hater So Forced, he was never washed. He might just have given us album of the year. I don't think he was washed. I don't believe that either. But hey, it is what it is. It's trash. The narrative still stands. Shit, it's alright so far. That Rollo was a bot for me. Improvement, but it's super slight. 8.3 out of 10. Lil Baby actually back, not gonna lie. He fell off. This album revived his career. I like the last album, bro. I really like the last album. It's My Turn. I don't think it was bad. So, and fell off. He just wasn't posting. He just dropped the album. It's been 2 years since the next album. I didn't think he fell off. I think the narrative was out there and people was reacting to what they seen from the concert sales, and they thought that was a sign of him falling off. But the album, bro, it's some songs on that last album that lasted for me. Yup, every verse hard as fuck. Travis switched the flow. Baby went hard. Slime carried. Slime did not carry. It was straight. One bad song, a few good songs, and 2 bangers. Okay. This album just solidified all the narratives. Unfortunately, one is still up. So people are saying that Gunna's for sure better than Lil Baby. Amazing album. He beat Allegations trash. 4 out of 10 is Only Me was respectfully better. I didn't even know he dropped. Hold Me Back. 8.2 out of 10. Lil Baby has did enough. He should retire at this point. This album is mid as he just recycling the same flow and beat throughout. Young Thug and Future did their best though. I keep talking about this. I hate this same flow conversation. I hate that. Only thing that I must say the truth about is that with Baby dropping too much, he's oversaturated his sound. But if he, was more conservative with how much he dropped, then it would be no different than DMX having his signature style, or Bone Thugs and Harmony having their signature style, or Juicy J, Young Jeezy. A lot of rappers have signature styles that they use over and over again, and damn near every song they just switch up the bag a little bit differently. But when you drop so much, you oversaturate your sound, and you may give the listeners fatigue from hearing you over and over again. So that's what's going on more than anything with Lil Baby, in my opinion. I think QC haven't been doing quality control at all. They haven't been doing quality control, and they are they hurt Lil Baby's trajectory by putting out too much music. And it's caused the listeners to get tired of hearing the same style over and over again. I don't think he's fell off. I think people have, Hurt him a lot. All right, so Lil Baby snapped on this one. Definitely silencing the doubters. All right, let's just talk real quick, man. The doubters are not silenced. The doubters feel fueled. I said this early on Twitter, but you know, gonna say it out loud right now. Y'all know when niggas, if someone about to box a champion in boxing, the champion right here being the narrative, like this is the reigning champion. You have the reigning narrative. You already understand if you go in there to fight a champion, you got to knock him out to win, because if it goes to the scorecards, you may have bias when it comes to the judges, and that may cause you to lose. Lil Baby needed a knockout with this album, because if not, if it goes to the scorecard, the judges out there may want to go with the champion, the narrative that's already out there. He didn't come with a knockout. This album is going to the scorecards, and people are now able to go ahead and decide if they want to go ahead and push the narratives alone and keep saying the trash, write them off, whatever, or say bona fide hit or whatever. They can do whatever they want to, because it's not a bona fide classic. It's not a bona fide slapper. If you don't like the style of music, you're not gonna fuck with it. If it's not something like, it's not something that you have to hear. He needed to give some undeniable tracks. You feel me? He's done in the past when you have songs that just cuts through the culture no matter what and goes outside it because it's such a big song, like Drip Too Hard and things of that sort, or freestyle songs that are just so damn dope that you have to hear it because it's just that potent. He didn't do that. But he has the skill set that is still going to be good enough for your core audience. They're going to be able to eat. They're going to be straight. But it's not a knockout. So that's going to hurt him right now. But luckily for him, he did announce that he has another album coming out, the Dominique one. Hopefully that one he gets into more introspective stuff and talking shit, because when he does do that, the man is very good. Surprisingly, with the way he talk, it's hard to understand him sometimes. I should be the last one to say that, because I'm someone that's hard to understand sometimes as well. But the way he talk is hard to understand him sometimes. But when he really gets into a bag and a flow in the pockets, he talking shit and he be snapping. So hopefully the next album is something that makes people have to bow down and say he in his bag. He got it. He talking that shit. You can't deny it. It has to be a knockout. He needs a knockout. You cannot let this shit go to the scorecards, baby. You can't let it happen, because they want to, they will say you lost. They will say you fell off. They want to, they can do it. So it's only one full day. People are still listening. People are tonight. People are going outside, so I know people gonna be hearing it. Some of the songs in the clubs and things of that sort. So you gotta live with a project to really see how you feel about it. And I think he's dropping the deluxe that may be coming on Tuesday, from what I've seen. He's dropping the deluxe, and that may give the album more legs and more songs, whatever. So we're gonna just see what comes with it.